Django. You're such a sweet boy. I love you so. Hi everybody, Dawn here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So, let's talk more closely about these Ryan Anderson leaked text messages. They don't surprise me at all. Personally, I think it's kind of crappy to release someone's text messages that they sent privately to you. But again, Ryan should educate himself on the person that Gypsy Rose is. Am I wrong about that? I don't think so. He does not want to see it because a blind man can see it. He does not want to see it. And Brian distracted me. I'm sorry. He's just... But it doesn't surprise me at all that he sent these texts to her. Now, I'm not sure when they were sent, but it was after she went blonde. And I know they had that one exchange when she went blonde. She did send him a picture, allegedly, of when she went blonde. But he should have just ignored it. Any communication from her, he should have ignored. Just let her go. Let her go. The only reason to talk to her now is to, you know, try to get that relationship back, and it's not coming back. My wings are here. I got to get them. I don't feel like he has to explain what about the messages. He doesn't owe us anything, but he just needs to stop. And I know he has messages he could leak too, and he says he's not going to. What's that going to do? Blah, blah, blah. And it will just show him to be very petty if he does that. But they're all just being petty and silly and stupid right now. Just end it. Just end this marriage. Rip that Band-Aid off. Just end it. Right, Eric? Mm-hmm. Eric's going to bed right now, so I'm trying to make this video quickly so I could leave him in peace. So it wasn't, those messages weren't anything bad anyway. They were nothing. They're nothing that we don't all already know, for one. And it's just, it wasn't like he said some nefarious thing or something. They really are no big deal. They're nothing for him to do a live all about and get upset about that they were released, because there's nothing. There's nothing there. He's not revealing some secret scheme to take over the government. If only, you know, it's nothing like that. Those text messages are not serious, and that she thought that they were is silly. It's outrageous. It's silliness. I mean, yeah, he's a big goof. And, one of my, viewers told me that he had said, someone told him he was handsome, and he said, I am handsome. And I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with his looks. There's nothing wrong with his looks, but he needs to put a bag over that personality for sure. But yeah, he's a little full of himself with no reason to be. So, Eric, would you, if you were single, would you ever write to a unaliver in prison to try and start a relationship with her?
No.
Because you'd never write a letter. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think Eric would do that. One comment on Renell Smith's re-upload of the live stream, and it says Ryan needs to pull his head out of the sand. It's by Lulu something, and I think he needs to pull his head out of his ass. But oh, hey guys, it's Ryan. I want to do a poll. Should I pull my head out of the sand, or do I need to pull my head out of my ass? Red for ass, blue for sand. Go ahead and answer that poll. He loves the polls. He thinks it's his thing. Like, that's not a personality attribute. That's just something ridiculous. Right, Eric? I mean, think for yourself, Ryan. Think for yourself, okay? You don't need your audience to be telling you. And yes, you need to pull your head out of your ass and out of the sand. You need to do both of them.
Me to prop my leg back up so she can, nah, dude, that ain't happening. That's not happening. I ain't got nothing to say. It's funny, that dude's like, get my name out your mouth, and does a million videos about me. Like, whatever.
Who is he talking about right there? Like, who wants his name to be kept out of his mouth? That's why I hate lives and videos like this. I have no idea what they're talking about when they're responding to comments and stuff.
I'm not cooking for Thanksgiving. That's what my family does. I'm not doing that.
That's a woman's job. Right, Eric? That's a woman's job. No, he didn't say that, but that's what I get out of it. That I just get a strong male chauvinistic pig vibe off of him. I really do. I'm gonna get me a girl in prison that's gonna be happy to have me. Look, it's Alan. Hi, I'm Alan. I've been in trouble all night. Do you see how upset I am about it? You're a good boy, though. I love you so. Here.
By the way, you are so handsome. Thank you for that. I think so. I hate that I don't grow right there.
He's so full of himself. And again, there is nothing wrong with his looks, but the personality needs a bag.
I hate that I don't grow right there. When is Survivor Series, my friend? Eric, I would love to watch it. When is it? Let me know. But
how does he not know when Survivor Series is? He's got a picture of Bret Hart hanging in his living room and he doesn't know when Survivor Series is. It's November 30th, by the way, for anyone interested. Is anybody interested? Do we care about that anymore, Eric? Yeah.
LSU lost to Florida, and I hate the Florida Gators more than any of them. That was my...
Eric, did you hear him shit talk the Gators? I'm a Gator. I'm a Gator by way of Ospreys. Right, Eric? Gators are awesome. I don't like football, but I like the University of Florida. Orange and blue is the best unusual color combination. Right? That's their colors, right? Orange and blue. They already had the Florida-Georgia game, didn't they? One time, this isn't about Ryan. This is about me. Let's focus on me for a minute. I wanted to go to a Halloween party at this like art district warehouse weird thing that they called Wonderland, but there wasn't anything Wonderlandy about it. It was weird, and I think most people didn't even know what they were doing there. But there was supposed to be a special effects makeup artist there, and he never even showed up. So, but anyway, it happened to be downtown the same day as the Florida-Georgia game. And there was some other event going on too. It was a bad time to be downtown. And so we're coming home, and we're taking a different route. And it didn't matter. It didn't help. And somebody hit us from behind. So we pull over, and there's no damage or anything. And, it's just a love tap. But the guy who hit us, he passed out. And then, right away, he got back up. And then he passed out again and, smacked his head on the pavement. And, people were trying to help him up. I was like, don't move him, don't move him. And they're like, well, he's moving himself. And I'm like, oh, God. So we call 911, right? And he thinks that we're calling 911 because he hit us. Dude, we're calling 911 because you keep falling on your face. I heard bone. I heard bone against concrete. That's why I'm calling 911. You know what? Am I telling the story right, Eric? Am I remembering this correctly?
I shouldn't even have mentioned there was an accident.
Yeah.
Because that's not what I was calling 911 for. And they kept asking what kind of car I was driving, asking about the damage. And I'm like, I don't care about that. I'm just calling because this guy just smacked his head on the sidewalk.
Eric told 911 and I told 911. I'm just telling you how we ended up here. We don't care about the car. The car is fine. He keeps passing out, and I literally heard skull hit concrete. I've never heard that sound in person before, and it sounded bad. I think that he needs to be looked at. And they come, and I'm just sitting in the car just annoyed because they were just so annoying at 911. And the man keeps falling over and passing out. And he's like, I'm fine. The car is fine. There's no damage. And we're trying to explain to him that, no, it's not about the car. You keep passing out. Do you understand? It's like he didn't even acknowledge that he kept passing out. You know?
It was weird.
Yeah, it was a really weird situation. And he seemed with it, except when he was passing out. And there were these young kids there, like, trying to help out and all. And the one kid looked confused because he was like, well, he keeps falling over. Why doesn't he think that that's why you would call? And then the cops show up. And I'm like, I'm not trying to jam this guy up for hitting our car. He needs medical attention. Anyway, so the EMTs show up and they're asking me if I'm okay. I'm like, I'm fine. He keeps falling on his head. Oh, it was weird.
Can you do it one more time so they can see?
It was
weird. He stopped doing it when they showed up.
Yeah, he stopped passing out by the time they showed up. But
I don't know if he ever really got the medical attention that he needed.
Well, no, he died. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because I looked him up. Because I was able to do that type of thing. You know, with the police report, I looked him up and he died in his sleep. It was really weird. It was a weird night. And it didn't say what he died from, but I'm sure landing on his head several times didn't help his health. That was weird. Our car was fine, though. People like to hit our cars. It's just something that happens on the regular. So anyway, that's all I have to say about Ryan tonight.
I remember that guy with his guitar company that was supposed to have like an open house.
Yeah. So at this Halloween party we went to, it was all about open houses. All the artists were displaying their wares, and it seemed like none of them knew what was happening. Because they were also, I think some of these units were also apartments, or people were using them as apartments. You know, like the really cool warehouse apartment, like in Flashdance, those kind of apartments. And, but this one guy, he was a guitar builder guy. What are they called? Just guitar builders?
Luthier.
Luthier? Luthier?
Yeah.
And so we go up there. They said, just go on in. I'm like, I don't think we should just walk in because his door was like closed. So he knocked and he opened the door and he had no shirt on. He goes, oh, y'all are here for the thing. Come on in. And I'm like, I don't want to now. It was bizarre. And then they had this punch there. And there was clearly alcohol in it. And children were just going up and drinking it and stuff. Like, nobody was supervising the punch distribution. and it had alcohol in it. And kids were drinking it, little kids. And I don't think anybody realized it or cared. It was weird. It was really weird. And we went, and we never have to go again. Well, because the building's gone anyway. So.
Yeah, they're remodeling it, turning it into some kind of gentrified coffee hut thing.
Gentrified coffee hut? I was watching. Do you know who Sabrina Carpenter is?
No.
Well, I don't really know who she is either, but you know that song Domingo from Saturday Night Live? That
Sort of, yeah.
Well, that was a play on her song. She has a song called Espresso or something. But anyway, she was in an interview, and she said anytime she goes by a cafe or something and sees espresso, she's like, oh, like, you didn't invent espresso. That existed way before you were even on this planet, darling. It was just weird. It was weird. Does she not know that she didn't invent espresso? Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to go. I actually have a look I need to do. But I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.